there, this is Annette McDougall, and our special guest is Karen McDougall with Body Bliss Holistic Wellness Center. Welcome,
Hi.
Karen.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Tell us about your business. Now, I know that you've been in this profession for quite some time.
6 years now.
6 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a location right here in Stockton, right off of, Robin Hood?
Yeah,
correct?
Robin Hood. I'm just 2 blocks down from you.
That's right. And now, what makes you different in regards to how you, the experience a client or someone would have with you, as far as a massage therapist, the energy, the chakras, all that? I know there's more to you than just lay here and put my hands on you.
There is so much involved. And what makes me different
Yes.
is I'm a holistic wellness practitioner, so I am watching my clients walk in the door. I watch how they present themselves. I listen to what they're saying. So I'm like, my assessment starts the minute I meet them. Then it continues when they're on the table, whether or not I'm doing a massage, and I do a therapeutic massage. So I'm scanning, pretty much checking out their posture and how the range of motion is with their joints and how their muscle masses and tissue all work together. I mean, because you can have some muscles on one side of your joint that are really being more dominant than the other, and that's where we get our pulls across the body and our tension, and then so I'm looking at that. I'm doing the regular massage type of thing, but I'm also doing checks and balances so that they can have more range of motion, more energy flow, and just balance. I'm looking for balance. At the same time, I'm an energy bioenergetic therapist. So what I do is I'm looking at their energy field too, their subtle energy field. So I'm a Reiki master, and I do healing touch, acupressure, and auricular. So it's a constant scanning, picking up information, and balancing modality.
And modalities
Yeah,
and balancing.
yeah.
What exactly do you see? Can you share with us what it is that you're looking at specifically, or give us some examples?
Well, when I'm massaging, I'm looking at the structural aspects of their body and how they developed as they're like, what is their sport? You can tell by the way the muscles develop what their sports are usually. I can peg them. Mm-hmm. And you can also tell how many times they've had like a lag time in their life, what's gone on. I mean, the body does not lie. So I'll be massaging away and I feel something, and it's just different. I have a lot of anatomy background. I was going to be a medical illustrator, but I kind of took a detour and went into kind of electronics type of illustration instead, because the money was there. Okay, so I'm back into the anatomy and physiology.
So your background was there to begin with.
Yeah, I have an art degree, and from Cal State Long Beach, and they had a medical illustration program. So I started getting into anatomy, and all my sculptures and art was the life body was human anatomy, and I just love the body. But I love people too. I love the physiology and just the dynamics of the social dynamics and how people present themselves. And then so there's a kind of question going on. What's going on really? Then I started learning about subtle energy fields and how you have chakras, and you have an aura, and you have so there's different modalities that help you understand that. And this is kind of new to a lot of people because we're Western thinkers, but it's not new to most of the world. There's other cultures that the subtle energy fields with the chakras and the aura are part of their whole social dynamic.
You mentioned you educated yourself, you started reading books. One of the things I learned about you was that you have a library.
Yes, I have a lending library.
Lending library. Wonderful.
And it started in the 70s, actually, when I learned about transcendental meditation and a little bit about yoga, and just to calm the mind. I thought, I have such an active mind. How do I calm down and just get a focus? And so I started learning to meditate and collecting books. I also come from a family that has a little bit of tension. There was a lot of family tension, and being a sensitive child, I was just picking up so much stuff that I couldn't really have balance. So I went through all the books like Codependence No More. I went through, I just had this amazing library, and everyone would say, what are you reading? Another self-help book, but yes, I developed this library that was helping me really integrate who I was, who I could be, and what was possible. So it's about possibilities. again.
Possibilities
Yes.
and learning more.
Learning more.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Which I love. I love the fact that you have that. That's a wonderful.
Yeah.
Something that when you walk in your office, it's there.
Yeah.
Now, what can people expect when they do walk in the office, besides you assessing how they walk and how they
Yeah.
move?
Well,
You have a conversation with your clients?
oh yes, I always
and-
have a bonding type of conversation. I also have a background in early childhood education, and so I know about developmental stages, and I know about how, like I said earlier, people presenting themselves. So yes, I want to get to know them, and I definitely, they need to be comfortable with me, because I'm going to massage them. I'm going to be in their space and touching their body. And not everybody's had massages, or not everybody feels comfortable with that. And also the body has memory, and so there'll be places on the body that they have their own little war wounds, their own little things happened here, or they're actually protecting themselves, and that's part of their social dynamic and their experience. So that starts unfolding. So when they walk into my office, basically I've created a Zen-like atmosphere so they can feel really comfortable. They feel like they're swept away right away.
You've got the water fountains, you've got the nice music, the scents and everything.
I've got a whole plant, my whole little garden going on, and then some really nice. I was very fortunate to find a nice piece of, not a piece, but an end cap of property that just felt like me when I walked in. If I was gonna leave the one last thing,
yes, ma'am.
I would say that it's very important that you just feel good. Feel good in your body and go with the sensations that you're having, because if you're having good sensations, chances are you're doing the right thing for yourself and you're in the flow. So when you get that uncertain feeling, like I don't really want to be doing this, and you don't have to push through it, you can make a judgment call of and choice. Is this really going to be good for me in the long run, or is this something that I'm doing because of all those little tapes in my mind that says you should do this, so-and-so expects us to do it. This is the outside view of yourself. Be who you truly are from your heart center. Connect your highest form, your mind and your sixth sense and your heart together before you make your decisions. And then be grounded too. And I know these terms might be new to some people, but keep your feet flat on the ground. Drink water, that helps ground you. Just be comfortable in your own skin. And if it doesn't make you comfortable in your own skin, chances are you are on the wrong path.
You're on the wrong path. That's a great tip.
Yes.
That's a wonderful tip, and that's a great way to end the session. Thank you so much, Karen.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Bye.